Who would you go with, Malik? How would you handle that quarterback situation on Saturday?
I think you got to go with Tyler. I think on the road, FSU, top 4 team, really good team at that. You got to go with your vet. To me, in some situations, I think especially for older guys that have been with TVD, that have saw TVD as his quarterback, whenever you do a quarterback change, especially in this important of a game, one, either the kid has shown enough that you and everyone thinks that he can win you the game, or you're basically saying, hey, I'm tanking the season and we're going to focus on our young kids and we're going to focus on next year. And to me, I think there's too many old guys that, sacrificed and came to university for Mario to do that or make the team feel like that. So for me, I would definitely start TVD. But I will say that if for some reason it's really bad, there could be a quarterback change. But I'll also say this for a quarterback in a lot of situations, especially in a rivalry game, you might start off a little slow. And then you might start to heat up. I mean, if you go back and look at my year in 2017, if you compare the first half to the second, it looks a little different. Like the first half, we were kind of sluggish. Second half, we kind of picked up on it, what they were doing, and we looked a lot better. So, it's also that aspect. When you're talking about a competitor, the reason why you come to Miami, I think this is why. And then also to be very frank with you, because there's something that I had to deal with personally in 2018. Whenever you're playing and you feel like at any point, any throw could be your last throw in the middle of a game, to me, that's one of the worst, because what it does is it makes you pause for a second. It makes you not want to, be confident in a lot of your throws. So that was some of what Dawson was talking about when he said, we don't want quarterbacks to think that, they're going to get pulled at any point. We don't have their back. I do believe if you start a guy, that should be your guy, at least for the game, or at least especially for the half, but at least for the game where you can say, hey, this is what happened. This is why we're doing it. We gave you every shot. We gave you all 4 quarters to be able to show us, why you're a Miami Hurricane. And so I don't know what they're going to do, but I do know that there is a lot of stuff that mentally plays into games like this, because you're going to have split-second decisions where you're just going to have – it's not even like thinking. It's like almost like a reactionary. And that's one thing that, when you're playing games like this, if your quarterback's thinking about, hey, if I don't put this ball perfect and it's a batted ball or an incompletion or something like that, maybe I get pulled. You can't have a guy play like that. So that's where some of the mental side is going to be interesting to see how, with TVD, if he is a starter, how they have him looking. Does he look comfortable? Does he even look happy? Does he look like he wants to be out there? I feel like that's some of it. I feel like because he's not playing how he wants to play, he's not having fun. He looks like he's almost like mad at himself in some aspects, which I think he should be. But, that's some stuff that we talked about in the past. He said he has to go out there and have fun. I think that's going to be a lot of it, because whenever you're having fun, you're almost playing reactionary, and it helps you a lot more, especially at the quarterback position.